Hey, before this video starts, I just wanted to say I've never done weed. Also, while I've done some research for this video, it was all pretty bare bones. Just me skimming through wikis. With that over with, let's get on with the video. So, I was watching Avatar when I realized Aang seemed like a bit of a stoner, and that got me wondering whether he or Zuko would be more of a pothead. Let's dig in, but first a bit about weed. Weed is a massively popular drug. It is used for a plethora of reasons that include fun, stress relief. It is also used for religious and medical reasons. There are positive and negatives to using weed. A few of the positives are extreme pleasure, a wax sense of mind and time. On the negative side there is anxiety, panic, and a damaged short-term memory. Now with that over with, let's see if Aang would puff some fat clouds. Aang loves having a good time, and smoking weed is a common way people have a good time. He'd use it to have some light-hearted fun with his airbending powers, plus, I think Aang would love how weed makes his sense of time and space whack. Now let's look at some reasons why Aang may not smoke. Aang seems like a rather health-conscious person. I mean, look at him as an adult. So he probably wouldn't like how it causes both anxiety and panic. Also, as someone who's very energetic, he'd probably be very annoyed at how lazy weed makes it. So he'd only probably use weed on special occasions. Now on to Zuko. I feel Zuko has many reasons why he'd start smoking weed. As stated by himself, he's never happy. And with weed's known effect to produce happiness, I'd imagine Zuko would find this very cool. Also, with the added fact that weed makes you lose consciousness of space and time, while making it harder to remember some parts of the past, I think it would almost be a done deal that he'd do it. However, one reason I feel Zuko may not want to skip the bangers and mash and start smoking some leaf is all the negative stuff that weed can bring up, like bad parts of the past, and there's the laziness too. However, Zuko isn't known to not take up bad habits, so it wouldn't be too surprising if he started, even if it did hurt him, but I'd imagine he'd have started after becoming Fire Lord. So this is how I think the story would go if weed was in it. So I think Aang would do weed every so often while stressed or just wanting to have a good time, like when he's going to go to the Fire Nation for the first time, or just when he wants to have a good time with Katara and Sokka. Once joining the team, Zuko would notice how after smoking weed, Aang becomes more chill. Wanting this chill, he'd ask Aang many times, but the chance never comes up because he's too anxious. But then one day, Aang just offers it to him. Zuko takes it immediately and loves this stuff. But because its stakes are too high, he decides to not use it again until his dad is defeated. Finally the day comes and he and Aang smoke their brains out. This was the best day of Zuko's life, but after that day, he was never able to get to that glorious high. So instead of getting Legend of Korra, we get Aang Season 4, where Zuko does stronger and stronger drugs, fucking himself up and his loved ones, till mid-season where his uncle comes up and holds an intervention for him with his loved ones. Then the rest of the season is about his slow recovery. Well, that's it for this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. So, this is how I think the story would go if weed was in it. I think Aang would do weed every so often while stressed or just wanting to have a good time. Like when he wants to meet the Fire Lord for the first time. I'm gonna meet the Fire Lord for some berries and mash.